Welcome into Chaos Kitchen, everyone. Welcome in today's show. So, Octavia, take it away.
All the things we've seen on Chaos Kitchen up till now. Ooh, this is gonna be the one everybody uses on the daily. Oh, it's onions now. Oh, it's onions now. We know they come in so many shapes and sizes. Oh, they are always different, like spices. You can use them wisely, but they can be so stinky sometimes too. Oh, they'll sink up the room, and unless they do, they make you cry like you're nobody's news. Oh, and if you serve it wrong, you never know, you might fall in love. Oh, you might fall in love. You can put it in a dish, you can put it in a stew, you can use it as a flavor. But don't forget the breath mints and brush your teeth, 'cause you'll know what it does afterwards. So don't kiss me. Oh, oh, onions, onions.
Well done, Octavia. That's amazing. That was beautiful as always. Nice to see you in here. So today's show, I'm going to say to everyone, welcome to Chaos Kitchen. Today they're doing the tallest, most creative onion-themed creation. This is the craziest food challenge show on the app. We have our judge today, Tee It Up. Let's welcome Tee It Up into that box. So Tee It Up, welcome to the show.
You're an absolute darling.
How you doing, T? What's been happening? How's your day been?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Everything's well. You know, I'm excited to see what the contestants are going to bring today. I'm excited to see them go through a little bit of pain, a little bit of, creativity. I can't wait. I want to see some real tears, people.
So for everyone who does not know you, T, could you introduce yourself to everyone in here who does not know you today?
Okay, I'm Teed Up. I am a top badge on this platform. I am currently ranked number 53 of the app. Pretty much everyone knows me. I am an everyday streamer, and I have the Flight family on this app.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So today's contestants are Squints, Anna, and Jabba. So if you're a contestant, Squints, Anna, and Jabba, can you please request that box? I see Jabba is here. Welcome Jabba in. I see Anna is here. I don't see Squints yet. Squints checked in before, but I don't know where he's at. Let's see if he comes in. We'll give him a couple of minutes to pop his head in. Here is Squints. Let's hope all the boxes load properly. Fingers crossed. Squints is here. Jabba, I think you might have to re-request the box because I think your box is spinning. So could you please re-request that box while we're waiting for him to re-request? Squints, could you introduce yourself to everyone who does not know you today?
Yeah, I'm a professional chef. I've been cooking for like 35 years. Hope you enjoy the show.
All right, Anna, could you quickly introduce yourself to everyone who does not know you in here today?
Hi, my name is Anna, and I'm a streamer here. I'm a new one, and I'm excited to be in the show today.
Awesome. Lovely to have you, Anna. I appreciate you being here. And Jabba, could you quickly introduce yourself for everyone who does not know you today?
Yep, so I'm a streamer on the app, been about a year and a half. Yeah, just enjoy streaming, positive vibes, just enjoy, all things about the app, learning things and meeting new people. So yeah, here to have fun.
Yes,
Yeah,
awesome.
there we
Awesome.
go.
So T, we're going to quickly look at the ingredients. So I'm going to run down the rules for you guys. So the rules for the show, you have 30 minutes to build your creation. You have to cut and peel your onions on the stream in those 30 minutes, whatever onions you've got. We're going to check in what ingredients you have. Everything has to be edible foods. Nothing. We don't want to see paper, any type of wooden materials, plastics, metals. We don't want to see that. We just want to see purely edible materials that you're using in your creation. You will be judged on your height, creativity, your stability of your structure, and your ingredients by Tee It Up, which is our judge today. So, Jabba, can you please run through your ingredients quickly? Let's have a quick look at what ingredients you brought to the show.
Okay, ingredients basically is like a bunch of onions. I got like a big bag of onions here.
Yeah.
So brown onions.
Quality brown.
Quality. And then I've got some spring onions as well.
Fire. I hope you're making
And
something.
I've also, they're the main ingredients. And I've got some sugar as well.
Oh, sugar. All right, that's interesting. What about you, Squints? What have you brought into the show today for your ingredients? Let's find out what you've brought in.
Oh, I brought these babies right here. They call them.
You got the onions.
Another one.
Serotonin, thank you.
Thank you.
Any other ingredients you brought in, Squints?
Well, I might have some mystery meat around here. Might have to find it.
Mystery meat.
Well, you never know. It's 2023. You know what I'm saying? We could be eating bugs. Who knows?
We will find out what your mystery meat will be as well. Anna, could you quickly show us what ingredients you brought into the show today?
Yeah, I have like lots of onions, but it's all on the table. It's not in the bag right now. Then I'm gonna have BCA powder. Okay. Yeah, that's what's up. Then we're gonna have a little bit of honey. And parsley.
Ooh, okay. So contestants, I just want to make sure you have your cameras down, facing down, so we can actually see what you're making during the show, because we do want to see what kind of creations you're building in the building process. I do have my squeaker. This is my squeaker. It does squeak. So every time I start your creation, when you start, I will squeak the squeaker. That is 30 minutes from the timer. So I'll get T to count down those 5 seconds when we start, and then you'll have 30 minutes to build. When you finish building, you have to step away from your structure. So whatever happens, whether it collapses, falls, this squeaker will sound, and you have to step away from those structures. So I want to get a yes chef and a thumbs up from each of our contestants so we can get this show started. So can I get a thumbs up and a yes chef from you, Jabba?
Yes, chef.
Squints? And Anna?
Yes, chef.
All right, T, count down those 5 seconds. Let's get this timer started.
All right, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, impress us.
We had a let's go, everyone. Let's go. Build those creations. Let's see what crazy creations you're gonna come up with during the show.
Cry, y'all. I want to see your cry.
I can use knife, right? They know
Yes, you can. Yes, you can use utensils to build your creation. That is correct. So they'll have 30 minutes from now to build these creations. We're going to talk about onions during the show, T, and everyone in here. We're going to learn a lot about onions today. We're going to learn facts and information about onions that you did not know. But remember, in the show, the top gifter does have a power to challenge the judge. So if you do want to save someone or potentially protect someone in the stream, you can become the top gifter of the show and save them. There will be a 3-minute period as well after T does her final decision. So let's see what these contestants are going to come up with. Oh, we lost T. We lost our judge for a second. Oh my God. What T? We'll continue. So T, can you request that? This has never happened. We never had a judge fall out the box mid-show. It is chaos. It is Chaos Kitchen. It is chaotic. We love it.
Guys,
All right.
the app has, been bugging and put me. I was now watching Jenny Queen of Dragons and Mel battling.
That's crazy. So, I will tell you, National Onion Day falls out and is celebrated on June the 27th of every year. So that's the day you celebrate your onions, June the 27th of every year. So T, that's the day you get your onions, you enjoy every bit of onion you can, onion rings, onion powder, whatever you want to enjoy on your food in terms of cooking. So that's the day you celebrate.
I once went to school with a man who smelled like onion consistently. I'm not with Onion Day. I will say.
That must have been a really, really bad odor.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, especially when he had onion sandwiches with like egg on them, and he'd be like, "Hi," and I'm like, "Ooh."
Not the onion smell. That's wild. That is wild.
Right.
But they're building the tallest, most creative onion themed creation, right? So we want to know what the biggest onion is in the world. So the Guinness Book of Records has listed the largest onion ever grown to be a whopping 10 pounds, which was 4.536 kilograms of onion. That's a lot of onion, right? See, that's a big onion. 4.536 kilograms in one onion. That's crazy.
So can we just look at the craftsmanship of Anna's knife skills here? All right, I'm not going to lie. I would be very scared with Anna with the knife. She's not even looking at us with that knife, y'all.
She's got some mad skills, doesn't she? She's got some mad skills up in there. And Jabba looks like he's lining up onions. I don't know. He's lining up some onions there, it seems like. And Squints, what's happening with you? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that I'm an underdog in this challenge, but you know what? The underdog might come out on top. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. You never know what can happen. So we're going to discuss some details about onions. So we're going to get into some more facts. I went deep diving into onions, into a ton of facts. So according to the National Onion Association, the US onion consumption has increased 50% in the last 20 years. It's because we are now eating more sauteed onions on all sorts of things. So on burgers, on different food items, we have now an increase of 50% in the last 20 years of onion consumption. So onions are getting into everything as they do now these days, and they make it into in terms of burgers and in different types of foods. But I found out that wild onions grow on nearly every continent in the world. And because onions are only one of the few vegetables that can be easily stored away for winter, their popularity across the world grew right along with them. So onions can be in different climates. They can be in many, many different climates. I think, Squints, are you suffering a bit of waterage on your eyes there? I see something happening for you.
Can we request another camera angle from Squid so we can see have us on the bench so we can see what's going on?
Yes, we can definitely do that. Well, while he's doing that, everyone who just joined in, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Borat. This is my judge, Tee It Up. These are my contestants, Jabba, Anna, and Squints. Please make sure you do hit them with an important favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated during the show. Remember, the top gifter of the show does have a power to potentially save a contestant or protect a contestant and challenge the judge. So stick around and find out to see what happens. There we have our disappearing judge again. Our judge is doing disappearing acts during the show. I don't know what is going on. That's crazy. But we will continue to wait for T to come back. So we have disappearing judges, chaotic show. It's wild already, isn't it? You guys, it's wild. But while we do that, Jabba, what are you thinking? What are you going through your mind there? Tell us, what are you thinking?
Look, I'm just trying to get these level. I'll just cut the bottoms off of some of these onions, get in the platform, and then I'm going to start building them up.
Yeah, you're going to build them up. I see.
I'm just getting the toffee, just getting the sugar cooked now. So yeah, look, I don't know. We'll see how we go.
All right. Squints, what's going through your mind? We have a disappearing judge today. It's a lot of fun, isn't it?
Crazy. The app is hating on me today. They are like, you know what, T, you don't need to be here right now. Okay, let me just kick you out.
Come on.
Squints, what are you thinking there? What's that?
I'm thinking it's some tanning lotion. I think, it has
not edible.
tanning lotion is wild. That is wild. To bring in an ingredient as tanning lotion is crazy, T. What do you think about that?
I think Squints is about to give himself absolute food poisoning.
The food poisoning is crazy. But, you know, as our contestants start to cry, they're going to start crying from cutting these onions because the Anna's tearing up just a little bit there. I can see Squints has been tearing up. I don't know about Jabba yet. I haven't seen any tears from him yet, but the sulfuric compounds in onions cause us to cry when we cut or chop them. So, in other words, to stop this from happening, if you guys were smart, you could have chilled the onion and cut into the root end of the onion last. So apparently that helps the onion not emitting that sulfuric compound a lot. But none of them chilled their onions. I don't think none of them chilled their onions. Yeah, we can see that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be a pest, Squints. I'm gonna need you to tilt your camera off you and let me watch your creativity. I feel like you're gonna be the most interesting one, and I may not be a judge that can be bribed if one of you's bite an onion in front of me and I can watch some pain. You know what I'm saying?
I've always been pain, you know. That's okay.
Squints, can you please put the camera down only on your creation so I don't have to look at you and I'm looking at the creation making?
Yes, we got 22 minutes and 46 seconds counting down on that clock.
I'm still thinking of some ideas in my head. I'm like, how can I win this competition? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm sure you can win.
He's still brainstorming mid-show in the 22 minutes and 29 seconds of the counting down. That's crazy. But everyone who's in here, they're building the tallest, most creative onion-themed creations. So I'm going to tell you a bit about the history of onions. So we're going to go deep into it. So the onion was worshipped by ancient Egyptians. They believed that its spherical shape and concentric rings symbolized eternity. They used to cover the tombs of their rulers with onion pictures, which is something I learned, and onions played a vital role in burial rituals. They believed that onions would help the dead succeed in an afterlife. That is
and
crazy.
now we know why it's an ancient culture and they're extinct. You know what I'm saying?
I know why it
They
smells
worship
really.
onions.
But to get rid of that onion breath, how many of you have ever had onion breath? Anyone in the stream that right now in the box, have you ever had onion breath?
I dated a woman. I dated a woman once, and she had a permanent onion breath. But you know, sometimes you just have to move on. You know.
The move on is wild. The move on is wild with onion breath. But to solve onion breath, I've got a solution for everyone in here. You eat parsley. Parsley helps get rid of onion breath. Did you know that, T?
I did not, but I have questions.
Yes.
How
Yes,
many
T.
onion facts do you have?
I have a lot of onion facts. There is a lot. There is a whole lot of research that went into this show, T. I went deep diving into everything you can think of. There's onion fact after fact after fact. There is tons to go through.
Carrie here. We're just gonna have to pause on the facts because I don't know how many onions I can handle. You know what I mean? Anna, like, you know, I feel like you can bring that onion right up to your face. You feel me? I can see the stench going up your nostrils. Let's go. And I feel like, you know, that you're not getting it. We need to see your creativity. And Jabba, I want to know where this outfit came from. What's going on here? What is going on?
This is just a tracksuit, and I chucked my poop hat, on, just for a bit of fun. But yeah,
You're right.
I just figure, you know, I don't know. I'm not saying just a bit of fun. It's not a shit show.
I feel like seeing Anna up in the box peeling those onions very interesting. She's kept peeling. She hasn't built yet. She's kept peeling these onions. Like she's become
just calm. She's just calm. Imagine being that calm while peeling onions. Squints is over here wearing glasses for protection, you know, and so is Jabba over here. I feel like they're cheating. Okay, first of all.
T, you want him to take their glasses off? You want to make Jabba take his glasses? That's right. That's right. Glasses off.
I've done most of my cutting.
Squints was crying even with his glasses on. I didn't see him tear up before he was even crying. Well, everyone who just joined in, welcome to the show. Welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Borat. This is my judge, Tee It Up. These are my contestants, Anna, Jabba, and Squints. Please make sure you do hit them with an important favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated during the show. Remember, the top gifter of the show does have a special power that can challenge the judge and potentially protect or save a contestant. There'll be a 3-minute period, so stick around and find out to see what happens after T's judgment. So contestants, you have 19 minutes on that clock ticking down. How do you feel about your structures so far, starting with Jabba?
Oh, sorry. So I thought it was me. Sorry.
If I get kicked out again, just know that I'll be back.
Okay. I know. It's the disappearing onion judge. That's what it is.
Was that to me or to tee it up?
That was today. I was asking you, what are you doing with your creation? Like, how are you going with it? What are you thinking? How's the process going? He's not listening. He is too. Yes, you, Jabba. How's your process going?
Yeah, look, okay, it's going good. I'm just not sure about time frame, but yeah, it's going all right. Slowly. You got 18 minutes and 17 seconds counting down on that clock. Squints, how are you going there? Because we still are not seeing what he's doing. We still have not seen what Squints is doing.
I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna have to see some quicker movements. I want to see some juices flying. I want them squirting in your eyeballs. Let me see something. Let me see it. And Squints, please turn the camera to the bench. Please.
I'm looking way too hot to do that.
Looking way too hot is wild.
Please, Squints, please move the camera to the bench. Last request.
So everyone, we're going to jump to a few more facts while we wait for Squints to put that camera down and see what he's building. So onions have been part of the human diet for more than 7,000 years. Archaeologists have discovered that traces of onions dated back to 5000 BC, found alongside stones from figs and dates in settlements from the Bronze Age. So 5000 BC is when we had onions. How about that?
Yeah,
So
I can imagine why. You know what I mean? They're an organism that lives in the ground, just like the potato, thing that happened in 17th to the 18th century. They planted potatoes, and that's what got them through the famine. But onions are real interesting. You know why? I always remember my mom telling me when I was younger, every time you want to get rid of an illness, you put onions in your socks because it draws out the toxins. They have a really good dehydrating pheromone, and that's really interesting to me. But honestly, who's willing to put an onion in their sock right now? You know what I mean?
Who's willing to put an onion in their sock? An onion in the sock. Oh my god, don't tell me Squints is about to put an onion in his sock.
Put it in your pants, Squints. Let me see it.
He's put an onion. He's gonna put an onion in his sock. That's crazy.
Can we just go with the fact that Anna has color coordinated her dress to her onions? I'm watching this fashion here, darling. I'm watching it. It's fabulous.
She's having the time of her life there, peeling and cutting her onions. She's just so relaxed. She's really relaxed.
I'm not gonna lie. She looks very, very well controlled. Is that wire I see?
Wire. Where do you see wire?
What's she sticking the onions together with?
What do you mean?
She stuck 2 onions together with something, a skewer.
Yeah.
Was it skewers?
No, toothpick.
Toothpick.
Oh, we can't use toothpicks on the show. That's not edible. Oh my god, there they go.
That's what I'm saying. I need to see what's going on. I feel like, you know what I mean?
Toothpick is not, it's prohibited.
It's prohibited. Yes, I said anything wooden, plastic, metal, or anything non-edible. So there we go. We have chaos in the show. There you go, T. There you go. See, this is what happens. They never know what can happen. Anything can happen during the show.
I'm really going to request you last time. Let me see when you create things, please.
I haven't created anything yet, though, sweetheart. I'm still brainstorming. Please.
He's still brainstorming, and it's 14 minutes and 55 seconds counting down on the show. So some people say you need to store onions in the fridge, right? I'm going to tell you about something about this. So you've sliced an onion, but only used half, and you want to store it in the fridge for later. But you always heard that cut onions are bacteria traps that can become highly poisonous after just one night, developing a toxic bacteria that could cause a stomach infection or even food poisoning. This is a myth. So we busted the myth. According to McGill University Office of Science and Society, this is an urban myth that needs to be dispelled. Onions are not particularly prone to bacterial contamination. T, did you know that? You seem stumped by that. Really surprised by that.
You know why? Do you know how many onions have been RIP'd because of this fact in my brain? RIP'd. You know, I'm telling you, like I cook a lot. Like I am a big cook, a home cook. I love cooking. I teach people how to cook on my stream all the time. And so the fact is I use that wastage, and the amount of times I could have been making, pickled onions is crazy.
There you go. So there you go. At least you can take something away from the show today, so you know how to take care of your onions next time, and you don't have to waste them.
I'm going to send him to Spencer's house because it looks like he's going to need it.
He's going to need it. Everyone, if you just joined in and you're watching, this is the tallest, most creative onion theme creation. I'm your host, Chef Borat. This is my judge, Tee It Up. These are my contestants, Anna, Jabba, and Squints. Please make sure you do hit them with that important favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated during the show. Remember, the top gift of the show does have a power to challenge the judge and potentially protect or save a contestant. So stick around and find out. Squints, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's important.
Go ahead.
I don't think these people stand a chance. Here, I don't think you stand a chance.
Listen, I'm not going to lie, Squinch, you're not going to stand anything or withstand anything if I don't see that damn bench.
We want to see his bench. Put a 1 in the comments if you want to see Squint's bench.
Put a 1 in the comments if you... Yeah! One.
You want to see Squint's bench. There's enough ones.
Did they just say that they want to see me bend over? That's some weird conversation going on in those comments.
Featured Squint.
I know.
Squint.
We want to see what you're going to build, Squints. You got 12 minutes and 14 seconds counting
what's going
down.
on over here? You know what I mean? What's going on? I see you, Anna.
I see Anna. She's building. She's building.
Yeah.
She's trying to hold it together, baby.
She's thinking. She's thinking how to build this creation. Jabba's busy there. He's busy moving things. I see things moving around. I see him pulling more onions out. It's getting interesting to see what he's going to come up with. Squints, we still don't see that bench, Squints. What is going on? Now we got a ceiling. Now we got a ceiling. Is wild.
I see what mold on that damn fan. Oh my God! Show me your bench.
You want to see my what? My bench?
Squints, you've only got 15 minutes, so I'd suggest you show me the bench. Let's go.
But everyone who's here, dog lovers, take notes. This is an important fact that I need to mention. Onions are the last thing you should be getting your dog near your dog. That's because onions can weaken a dog's red blood cells, leading to anemia that in severe cases could result in death of your pet dog. So symptoms of anemia in your dog include weakness, vomiting, loss of appetite, dullness, breathlessness. So watch out for these if your pet somehow gets a hold of an onion. So T, that's an important fact. I know you have a dog, so that would be something you want to keep your dog away if you don't want to get to anywhere near those onions.
My dog eats ice cream and everything in between. You know what I mean? He's eaten plenty of onions. Maybe I shouldn't, but this man has an iron stomach. Actually, for references, tummy pooch.
While you gather your pooch, Anna and Jabba and Squints, how do you like your onions? So Anna, how do you normally like to eat your onions? With what? How do you like to cook them, or what do you like to do with them?
Caramelize them is the best way, I think.
You like to caramelize the onion. That is a good way to eat onions. It is delicious. What about you, Jabba?
I know you're giving me anxiety when you do that with your fingers and the knife. Giving me anxiety.
You know, caramelized, or even like a red onion, raw onion as well. If it's maybe a red onion.
All right. I reckon the glasses need to come off again. Glasses off, everyone. Glasses off. What is this? Glasses
Absolutely.
Squints, how do you like to eat your onions?
So I like to beat my onion at least a couple of times a day. Okay, so I beat that really nice. You know what I mean? I chop it up. I try to, give it some love as well. You know what I'm saying? Before it goes and meets its maker. So yeah, it's something else.
You shaking the dog's paw at everyone. See, that's funny. But I got some questions for you guys. I got some riddles and questions for you to solve, as I do in every show. What do you say to a small onion that has helped you? What do you say to a small onion that's helped you? Does anyone know the answer to this question in the box or in the comments?
Thanks
What
for
do you
ruining
say?
my problem.
No, it's not that. Anyone else know the answer? What do you say to a small onion that has helped you? You make me cry. Thank you for your service. Thanks, onion. Can you get on top now? See, that's great.
Jabba, does your camera go down a little bit further, Jabba? Can I see you on the tray?
The answer for that question, why? What do you say to a small onion that has helped you? Thanks, Charlotte. Thanks, Charlotte.
Oh, of course.
That is what you say. Thanks, Charlotte. Well, Squints, let's see. We don't see your bench yet, Squints. We want to see that bench. We're still waiting for it to see what you're building, Squints. What's going on? Oh, he's got a whole dinner going. He's got a whole meal process.
Where did that come from? Where did that come from?
I don't know.
It's a TV dinner.
It's a TV dinner. That's wild. That is wild. He brought a whole TV dinner to tea. How do you feel about that?
I was, yeah.
Tea's
My
still
thoughts was
processing.
like a crock and bush, but I don't think it's quite getting there.
I see the caramelization of your toffee on top of all this. Very interesting. That's very interesting there. And Anna, what's happening with you, Anna? Give us a bit of an update. What are you planning now? Since we took out the toothpicks, what has happened?
Hey, Jabba, you get extra points for biting one of them.
I didn't know that you cannot like use the toothpicks and stuff, but I bought a lot because I wanted to have like it's all the structure. I wanted to do like a Christmas tree.
In the rules, I did say it was given to you that everything has to be edible food only.
English difficulties. Don't
Once
worry.
the
That's
toffee
all right,
goes into the toffee.
What if you
That's-
actually eat toilet paper? If I eat toilet paper on a daily basis, and I think that is edible.
Oh
that's
my
edible
God!
to me,
Do not
that's
make this
edible
a
to you.
technicality. You know what?
I'm just trying to make this equal. You know what I'm saying? Equal playing field for all. You hear?
Hey, Jabba, I've got an absolute deal breaker here. I love the fact that you've got caramelized onions and then some of them are peeled. Dip one of them bad boys in the sugar. If you bite it, I'll give you extra points. You feel me? Like a toffee apple. I dare you, Jabba.
So I've got a few more questions.
What do you think about it?
Ask you. Got a few more questions to ask everyone in the boxes in the audience. Where do onions fight? Does anyone know the answer to this question? Where do onions fight?
In Flanders Fields. In the field. They'd be fighting in the field, wouldn't they?
In the fields is crazy. In the ring, that's very close,
How
Bryce.
did I get my personal troll on the same show I'm co-hosting? This is ridiculous. How did I manage to get my own personal troll on the same show? Here I thought I was safe, okay? But it turns out I'm not.
The onions fight in the onion ring. If you know, you know. In the onion ring. You're very close, Bryce. I saw you in the comments, very close.
Anna, you look beautiful today, Anna. I'm just saying, like, I'm checking you out.
Twitch, she's not the judge. You don't have to butter her up. She's your competition.
There is 5 minutes and 24 seconds until the squeaker sounds and time will be up. Remember, in the show, the top gifter of the show does have a power to potentially save a contestant and challenge the judge or protect the contestant. So stick around and find out what happens after T's judgment. Will there be a challenge to the judge or not? We're going to find out. So the contestants have 5 minutes ticking down on the clock. T, how do you feel about their structures so far, just looking at what they've come up with so far?
I'm not going to lie. I would take Anna to my kitchen because she gives me absolute elegance. Okay? I've never seen someone handle an onion with such grace. Okay? I normally throw them around like a, you know what I mean? And she's just like, here we have Jabba going absolutely ham on his toffee and his spring onion. It looks like.
I see.
And you know what? Who knows what Squints is doing at this point? He's just present.
Listen, I am just
setting a place for this. Yeah, once that sets a bit, it'll be wrong.
There has to be a pretty face somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm just that.
I burn my thumb. I I've burnt my thumb. We've got an injury.
Oh, he's got his thumb. Oh, I see that. I see the spring onion leaning. I see it leaning. T, look, it's leaning. It's leaning. Oh. Oh my God. The balancing of that onion is wild. It's still leaning. I still see a little lean. It's still tipping. It's still bending. It's bending. Oh my God. The bend is wild. See, that is a wild bend. That is crazy. If you just joined in, they're building the tallest, most creative onion themed creation. It is wild. See, look at that. Look at that. Look at that spring onion there. Look at that. That's crazy.
I'm going to Anna's house for dinner.
You're going to Anna's house for dinner. What are you using there, Anna? What do you got in there?
I don't know. The way she does things is very peculiar. You can tell she cooks. You can tell she has products that are healthy. And Squints definitely has had those onions for at least 3 months.
I was saving
And she used the rich onions, y'all. Like she used them rich ones, them Spanish onions.
Yeah, it is. Wow.
Yes. Squints, what's going on, Squints? What is happening in that box? There's a lot happening in there. What's going on?
I just want to say that is an attractive masterpiece.
How likely is it to see one of you eat one of these onions?
Oh, we'll see what happens.
I could eat it for a golden dragon. So if you send me 6
wow, Squints. That is wild.
6 goldies, I got you.
This is what happens when you...
Can someone remove that out, please?
This is what happens when
Sorry, I have to stop the show for a second. Can someone remove that out? Thank you.
This is what happens when you judge. Squints says, I'm not a contestant. I'm going to hustle the judge out of money. He wants money, but hasn't shown me nothing.
That's crazy. We got 2 minutes and 16 seconds counting down on that clock. They got 2 minutes and 16 seconds to get these things ready to roll. When it's the last 10 seconds, I will tell you to count it down. The last 10 seconds when that happens. He's got mozzarella. What are you doing with mozzarella, Squints, please? What's going on there?
I need a snack. You understand? When you're cooking, you get hungry. So
We're not cooking. We're constructing. Listen, Anna understood the assignment. Jabba understood the assignment. I know Squints did not understand the damn assignment.
He did not understand that assignment. It's crazy.
Anyone want some cheese?
The average American eats almost 18.8 pounds of fresh and stored onions every year. That is 350 semi-truck loads of onions per day around the US combined from everyone eating onions. That is crazy, right? That is absolutely nuts. So while the last minute and 14 seconds count down on that clock, I'm going to say again, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Borat. This is my judge, Tee It Up. These are my contestants, Jabba, Squints, and Anna. Please make sure you do hit them with an important favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated during the show. Remember, the top gifter of the show does have a power to potentially save a contestant, protect a contestant, or challenge the judge. So stick around and find out to see what happens. So, contestants, you have 47 seconds on that clock counting down. We want to get your tape measures out, your measuring tools to see how tall those structures are. So, T, when it gets to the last 15 seconds, I'm going to let you know so you can count down those last 15 seconds for them so they can get everything they want on their structures. They have to step away. They have to leave their structures. Whatever happens, happens. If they collapse, if they stand up, we'll see what happens. So, contestants, 22 seconds going down. T, get ready to count down those final seconds for them starting now.
And it's in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step away, step away, step away, step away.
Step away from your structures. So contestants, well done on building your creations. Let's go and have a look at each contestant's creation. So we'll start off with Anna. Anna, what is your creation? What has happened? I know you had a bit of a dilemma in your process, but what did you come up with? Let's find out.
So I wanted at first to do like a Christmas tree. That's why I used like bitsy powder and parsley to make it look like the actual tree. But unfortunately, we end up with modern art mass. Which is, I think, average height. I don't have measurement tape, so I cannot really tell you.
Okay, so
Can I
you're
get you to hold it up or move the camera so I can
Yeah.
see it? 'Cause all I can see is minimal.
Let me just hold it because like I cannot really.
All right,
Is
let's
it
bring it
on?
in. Turn it around. Oh, it's on the table. She's going
Yeah.
modern. Yes. Yes.
It has a bit of
Uh-huh.
powder on it. There, I see that she's used all the ingredients. I see that,
What
and
is
she's
the
got a height.
likeliness? What is the likeliness of getting you to buy one of these onions?
What do you mean?
Would you bite? Would you bite one?
Would you buy one?
I can bite one. Yeah, I don't care.
Let's see it. Let's see it. And a bonus points, baby. I'm telling you, I will help you out here, sis.
Let's see. Let's see if she'll bite. There, she did it.
Oh,
there
let
we
me
go.
see that face. Hold the camera. Hold it. She did not squint. She did not squint. Nothing.
Yeah.
Jabber.
Yeah.
Let me see what you got working here. Tilt the camera down. Let me give a rotation. Give some good camera angles here.
There's some bend. I see some bend as well on the spring onion.
Wow, this is long. This is big. Yes. Choice of
That's
words there, guy.
interesting.
What is the likelihood of getting you to buy a caramelized onion?
Oh my god.
What are we talking here? Jabs? Come on.
Well, yeah, but I
Let
have
me
to
see the
destroy
face
Just
when you
take
do
one
it
from the
too,
side.
darling.
Just take one from the side.
It's going to destroy
One
the
from the
structure.
side.
Though.
We've already gauged.
Okay.
We've already gauged the height. You know what I mean? Let me see
He
some
should
height.
we want a measurement. Let him measure it first. Let him get his measurements so that he does.
Yeah, the
and he
thing
can-
is, my measurement. Can you give me a minute? I might have to go look for a measurement because
Yeah,
I'm.
grab your
yeah,
measuring
I'm-
tape. We'll get him. We'll come back to him biting his onion. We'll look at Squint's meanwhile.
We already know by size and sight that Jabba's is taller than Anna's. Do we really need the measurements?
I like to know the height just for reference for every show, so we know what the tallest one was. Squints, can you show us what you've come up with? We've seen you moving around in the camera. We've seen you running around. I don't know what's been happening there. Let's have a look. What have you come up with? What is your mystery? Let's find out. Oh my God, what is that? Yo, what is that, Squint? Can you explain it? What is happening?
Bring it in close, Twins.
Zoom into that.
Well, there's a meal on the bottom. So like we have like steak, salmon, then we have bacon, mushrooms with like green peppers. Then we have a shit ton of onions, and then like three muffins, 3 chocolate chip muffins with cheese. That's just for dessert. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you have to have dessert. Like,
Can I ask you, is those ingredients cooked?
they were all cooked. You know.
So, Squints, I'm going to call for a disqualification. This man started prior to the challenge beginning. There is no way he cooked and prepped all of that within 30 minutes, and I know that man with a knife.
Oh my gosh, she's already disqualified before the show has even been done.
Listen, I need these people to vouch for me, you hear? Because she's disqualifying me because I'm good looking. You hear? This is what happens. They get disqualified just solely based on their looks. And we gotta stop that, okay? You understand?
Squints is getting disqualified, I'm telling you. Squints, you're dusted.
I got it at 56 centimeters.
I want
56.
a new judge.
56 centimeters there, guys.
That in inches is, I'll do a quick check. So if you can bite into your onion while you do that, what we're waiting for you to bite into that onion, we're waiting for that.
Are we going to do it?
22.
Let me see a good
20.
bite. You know what I mean, Jabba? Take this home, darling. Oh,
22 inches for his height. Oh, yo.
choo, Jabba.
It's
Don't
crazy,
you dare
right?
spit it out. That is Don't you dare.
Oh, look at their faces, yo.
That was filthy. A little bit of sweetness.
Squints just ate the whole onion. Squints, take those glasses off. We want to see your eyes. Take them off. He's eating them like it's to choose the whole one.
Oh, there you go.
Yo.
Yeah.
All right.
We gotta jump to the judgment process. Squints, do you have a measuring height there? Can we get a height out of your creation just for reference? And Anna, do you have a fork, Anna? Do you have a fork that you could put next to your structure? Because we can look at just and get an idea.
That's crazy, Squints.
Or the knife. If you put the knife next to it, we can get a height idea of what you had.
Yes. You can just give me a micro creation or
A
it's
micro.
okay.
What's a micro creation? I've never heard of that one before. So it's about almost a length of a knife, very close, just a little bit off the top. It's about maybe 29 centimeters, maybe 4 to maybe 5 inches, 5 inches to you'd say, but 5 to 6 inches. Yeah.
5 to 6 inch.
And what about you, Squints? How tall is yours? Just for reference, so we know.
I'm gonna say I'm at least 6 inches.
Can we get a height reference like Anna did with her knife, please?
Oh yes. I don't even know how to use a knife. Fuck.
Just careful with it, please. Don't do anything silly.
So okay, we got it.
It's about the same. About the same, T.
About the same.
Yes.
So what are my categories again, Bora?
So you got height, creativity, ingredients, and stability. So we start with the height first. So Jabba had the tallest height out of 10. What are you going to give him out of 10 for his height?
Out of 10, we're going to go 10 because that's a very high, tall, you know, you saw the asparagus, shallots, I don't know. What do you call them, 10? I'm going to give Anna about a 6, and I'm going to give Squints about a 5 because they weren't constructed at all. It was just piled on top of each other.
No, listen, what about the muffins? The muffins added the height.
They weren't very high. Stability, as far as stability goes, Jabba has won with stability because I know Toffee. Toffee breaks your teeth. So imagine how stuck together those onions are. You know what I mean? Give the wobble test. Unfortunately, Anna didn't read the fine print. She didn't get the toothpick problem. And I know, but it's structured. Squints has no structure because it's just muffins on top of muffins. It's just going to topple. All right, so we're going to go with a 10 for structure because Toffee. We're going to go with about a 6 for Anna, and we're going to go with a 1 for Squints.
A 1 for Squints.
What am I getting a 1 for?
Stability. All right, creativity, which is my favorite part of this challenge. I think Anna is a whopping 9 for creativity. She went for image. She went for, although it didn't portray it out, she had sugar, honey, parsley. It was prepped. It was ready. Creativity, I'm going to give Jabba a 7. All right? It's not hard to slap together a couple of onions and a spring roll. You know what I mean? And you know what, Squints? Actually, this is where you win. All right? You get an 8 because you have breakfast, lunch, and dinner all on the one plate. It's disgusting. Foul.
It is disgusting. It's wild. It's wild.
And you know what? I know this man is going to eat it.
He's going to eat it?
He cooks his dinner, and then he's going to take off the other crap, and then he's going to eat it. What is my last?
Ingredients. The ingredients. The use of the ingredients. The variety of ingredients they used on the show.
All right, the variety of ingredients. I think he's all really worked well on this, okay? Because toffee's really hard to make, and it's got a high temperature. And I know this because I make toffee all the time for kids that don't appreciate it. Anyway, you used gourmet products, expensive products. I'm going to give you about an 8. I'm going to give you a 6. I'm going to give you, because you had every food group, Squints, I'm going to give you a 7.
Wait, so it goes 8 to Jabba, 6 to Anna, and 7 to Squints. Is that correct? I just want to double check.
8 to Jabba, 8 to Anna, 6 to Jabba, 7 to Squints.
Let's go. Let's go. Take that.
So let me do a quick tally up of the score count. So everyone, there'll be a 3-minute period where you could be the top gift of the show and potentially challenge the judges' decision. So let me quickly do a quick add up of the point score. So what do you think about your judgment? You can talk to T. You can say what you want to say about her judgment. What do you think?
I think that I was the best because number one, I'm good looking. I got the best personality. I got the best lips. I mean, if we were just basically looking at those, facial structures and constructs, I think I should win. There's no questions. So.
All right. So the scores are in. We have Jabba on 33 points, Anna on 29 points, and Squints on 20 points. But now the fate lies in your hands, or forever hold your peace during the show. There's a 3-minute timer. It's going to be up now. I've got the 3-minute timer ready to go. You can be the top gifter of the show and potentially save one of these contestants, or protect Jabba as the winner of the current standing process. So let's find out and see what happens. There's 3 minutes on that clock. Time is starting right now. 3 minutes counting down.
Okay,
So
listen, am I losing right now? Am I not winning?
you're on the bottom. You're at 20 points, Squints. You're at the bottom.
Okay,
of the show.
boys and girls, we need to get up there. We need to increase those pointage because you know what? I got gypped. You understand? You know how you feel about Donald J. Trump?
We have Squints. The complaint department's closed. Continue on to it next week.
I beg. Don't let this fate happen. This is not. I'm gonna go out. I'm not gonna go.
There is
without
2 minutes and 18 seconds on the show to be the top gifter here, potentially save Squints, save Anna, or protect Jabba and the decision, or challenge the judge. So let's see what's gonna happen. So it's fine out. You got 2 minutes and 6 seconds, Squints. Jabba and Anna, you can say what you want to the audience, to anyone as well.
Listen. The best is yet to come. Do you understand? The best is yet to come. So if you let me win, you become that top gifter and vote me in, I promise you, the world.
The best is not yet to come because you can't follow any instructions.
I follow the
I'm
instructions.
officially, the best of everything. I'm absolutely wonderful and well maintained. You couldn't even show me your bench.
There is 1 minute, 28 seconds for you to be the top gifter show, potentially save Squints, save Anna, protect Jabba, or challenge the judge's
Great
decision.
judging,
So
no comment. I can't say anything.
let's
I'm winning. So great.
what
great
happened
judging.
so far? 1 minute and 17 seconds counting down on that clock. So Squints, plead for yourself. at
listen,
this moment.
remember,
Solid as a rock.
winning is like the personality. They might look okay, but listen, I got better personality. They're not as entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Like they're boring to sleep. You might fall asleep. Do you really want to sleep or do you want entertainment? That's the question.
Listen, I would have loved some
I didn't
entertainment
say-
without
I
your
didn't-
cheating, poor camera angles, and all the entertainment.
Jabba-
According to my calculations, you're a salt loser. Salt loser.
There is 40 seconds counting down on that clock to be the top gift and potentially protect Jabba or save one of these contestants and challenge the judge. So you got 32 seconds counting down. We've seen some crazy snipes on the show. We've seen some mad snipes that people do on here. There's some crazy stuff that happens. It is Chaos Kitchen after all. It is chaotic. So you never know who might get saved, or you never know what will happen in the last seconds of this countdown. So T, I'm going to count down those last 15 seconds starting now. Everyone, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10,
Let's go.
9,
Let
8,
me win.
7,
Let me
6,
win.
5,
Let me
4,
win. Let
3,
me
2,
win. Let
1,
me win.
and stop. Time is up. Time is up. So the top gifter of the show is Profilophagus at the moment. So Profilophagus is in the lead on the top gifter spot. So T, this is where your decision comes in. Do you let Profilophagus in the box, or do you stop him by matching the amount that he sent to the stream? What is your decision?
I would love for him to judge this absolute beautiful array of people and then to, Squints' decision.
Okay.
Feel free for him to challenge me. Feel free.
All right. So Profilophagus, jump into the box, request the box. T, I'll get you back in. So pop down into the comments. I'll pop him into the box. Profilophagus, please request that box. Remember, it's a featured show. No swearing, drinking, or smoking during the show. We are featured. So I'm just waiting for him to request that box. Profilophagus, are you here? He is. All right.
Hey, what's up?
So, Profilophagus, welcome to the show. Well done being the top gifter, and the power is in your hands with these three contestants. So, what is your decision?
As much as I love Squint's fashion, and Anna just did amazing, I think Jabba just cleared it up. I have to agree with T, and I'm going to keep the decision. Jabba wins.
Well done, Jabba, for winning the show. Well done. So, Profilophagus, well done on your decision. We're going to get T back up into that box. So, T, can you re-request that box?
I have to give Squints bonus points for his onion eating abilities. That was impressive. Squints.
You were impressed by his onion eating
onions
abilities.
like that.
But I didn't win. It doesn't matter. Impression,
That means Squints and Anna, you can come back and challenge and do another show, which you could come potentially win. So Jabba, that means you move into my tournament. I'm going to put T back into the box. So let me swap you out, Profilophagus. So your decision stands, T. So your decision stood. Your winner is still your winner.
To make calculations, I'm correct.
There you go. The winner stands. So Jabba is the winner of the show. He moves to my tournament, T. So he goes into my tournament of winners. There will be a big event where all the winners will come back and fight it out to be the #1 first season builder and food builder of Chaos Kitchen. So T, it's going to be crazy, T. So I'd love to have you, T, in here one of these days building something before I have the cutoff period, because I feel like it'd be very interesting to build something and some creation. But everyone who just joined in,
We don't know about that, but we definitely will. And I want to guys give a big shout out to your host. Your host does this every week, finds new ways and new avenues to make this interesting. So guys, if you are on his show, don't forget to appreciate him. I know how hard it is to maneuver these things, continue to do the media behind it. So make sure you appreciate your host. Never mind me, it's super easy for me to come in here, be an absolute fabulous star and, you know, work with you guys. So make sure you give a big shout out to your host.
Thank you, T. Thank you, T. So everyone in here, I appreciate you joining in. The show will be uploaded to YouTube. So do click that at the bottom of my bio. There's a YouTube link. You can click that. It will be uploaded to YouTube. So you'll see all the craziness if you missed out on the show and previous shows. Next week's show is the purple themed food creation show. We do have our judge confirmed, which will be Lavender, which will be where T is at today in that box, judging your purple themed food creations. So if you want to be a contestant for that show, please do DM me up on RG. I do like you guys hitting me up and letting me know if you want to be part of the show. And if you want to be part of that, do make sure you get in early, because some spots get filled up very quickly. And T, how do you feel about the show? This is your first time really like watching it from start to end. How did you feel about the show?
I think the contestants really made it, because, you know, you have a really good variety. You have absolute batshit crazy. You've got Jabba with his just a weird, you know, vibe, and you've got eloquent, you know, Anna. So I think you've got a really good bunch of people here. I think you do really well. You make it really interesting because, you know, obviously you don't know whether people can verse or not. So you really cover that in between with your facts and your, you know, your knowledge. So that's cool. And you know what? It's just good to see a bunch of people getting monks and involved and acting silly and, you know, putting their money on the line, essentially, especially with food. And we know how expensive it is today.
Yeah. Now, you know, T, before we go, we got 1 minute till the feature's over, till we can swear, drink, and smoke, just so you know, till we get to the after show. I want to see everyone in each box, all 3 boxes, eating an onion at the same time, just for the closing of the show. I want to see each person bite into an onion at the end of the show. Do you want to see that, T? Just take a bite. Squints, where's your onions at?
Jabba, let me see it. Let me see you tear into it, Jabba. Let's go.
Oh my. That was the dropout. The onion disappearing judges disappeared once again from that box. So now we are off feature. We're moving to the after show of Chaos Kitchen. So welcome to the after show, where you can swear, drink, smoke, and cuss. So well done on the show, everyone. Well done. Amazing job to each of these contestants. They did a lot of work into their structures. They all came with a good idea. So Jabba, how do you feel about being the winner now?
Yeah, no, it's good. No, it was good. I'm happy I won. Yeah, I didn't know if I was going to win. I just give it a crack.
There you go. There you go. Anna, I do, like I said, I would love to have you back again to give it another go, because I know you weren't sure about the edible part, but I'm sure next time, you know, now when you come in here, it's everything non-edible. And Squints, I would love to see you back again, giving it another go.
So did I come in last place though?
Yes, you were the last place. Yes, T voted 20 points to you, 22 to Jabba, and 33 to Jabba, 29 to Anna. So it was 20 for you, 29 to Anna, 33 for Jabba. So how do you feel about that, Squints?
I feel absolutely appalled that I got such a low number. Absolutely appalled, you know? I put so much work into this structure and my abilities to create something, and it went to nothing, you know? It went to 20 points. All that work.
Squints, I don't know how you ended up on this show, especially when I'm hosting it, but you're lucky you got 20 points, okay? All right. All right. I just want to point that out. You're lucky. 20 points. Anna, Borat, with the way this iPad's going, I don't know what's going on with the app. It's just bugging. But I absolutely loved being a part of this. So thank you for asking me to co-host. It was absolutely amazing. Jabba, nice to see you again. Anna, lovely to meet you. And Squints, please stay out of my stream.
This was a hard show to organize because we are in Thanksgiving. So everyone here who celebrates Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving to you and your families. It was very hard to organize the show. It was very, very hard because everyone was busy. They all have their things happening and, family events and stuff, which we respect at this time of year. So it was very hard. I had to do a bit of a switch up of the lineup. And I think it was a good lineup too. It was a very interesting lineup.
Honestly, I was impressed. And it's not easy. And then, sitting there chopping those onions and making you guys cry. Like, I'm a little sad that no one cried and, had a meltdown because, we love the drama. But at the end of the day, it's good. And you know what, Borat, good for you because you just keep bringing back something different, something more positive, something like where people can get hands on. And that's really hard in a really technological world. So, that's awesome. And apps, like I said, guys, if you are watching this show, it's not about me. It's not about being co-host. It's not about the people that participate. It's about the person that holds all the glue together. And that's that, man. So if you really do like his show and all the things he does, understand when it comes to streaming and all the worlds behind it, it is really hard to organize people, media, and constructivity to make this all happen. So
100%.
Even if his hat's weird and it probably smells. So
See, I wash the hat regularly. It gets washed every week.
Stop it! Don't lie to me. Stop it!
It gets washed. It gets washed on the weekly to make sure it's nice and clean and smelling fresh on a Monday.
Yeah. I see them stains on a Borat. Don't lie to me.
My peacock is squeaky clean. See, my peacock is squeaky.
I do have to go. I have let an absolute chaos happen in another world of mine. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for letting me judge, and thanks for the comments.
Welcome. Awesome. CT. Bye. Thank you for being here.
Can I just say,
that was crazy.
I feel like I got gypped. Like, like the last election? Oh, Trump should have won and he didn't? That's how I felt with this competition. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so next time, people, make the better decision.
You felt jibbed. You felt jibbed. Next time, Squints, you come in here, you'll give you. I'm sure you'll have another go at another challenge for sure.
I just think that was absolutely unbelievable. I should have won this election or this competition, and I didn't for technicality reasons. You see, this is what happens in the streets. I'm telling you.
Squints feels jibbed. He's saying, I'm jibbed, but can we see your plate of food, please? Like, we didn't get to see can you just hold this whole plate up?
Wow, I don't know. It's in the fridge again, but we can
he
try.
put it in the fridge already. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone in here. The world's smallest violin is currently on holiday. Try again later, Squints. That's what Coco just said in the comments.
Coco,
now I gotta clean up all this mess now.
Ouch on your violin, you hear? I don't know what you're talking about.
That is crazy. He really saved that meal for later. Yes, he did. He really put it in the fridge for later. Welcome in, Maris. Hello. We just finished Chaos Kitchen, my featured show. So if you didn't miss it, it will be up on YouTube. You'll be able to catch up on YouTube and see everything that happened. Squints, where's the muffin? I see the muffin on top. Where's the other parts of the food?
It's like covered up. It's like it was like a little blanket of like,
That is crazy, Squints. That is crazy. The little blanket is wild. Oh my God! Look at these structure is molded. Like, look at that.
Spring onion holds it up like a grenade.
That is crazy.
Let's go into the bin now. There you go. I've got a bin
set
set up
right
Marley's
wrecking ball. Oh my God. That is crazy. Anna. That was crazy. Your onion peeling skills, Anna, were really good. I got to give you that. Like, you sitting there and cutting those onions was like very relaxed. Was it relaxing you? Was it like you just chilling and relaxing?
Yeah, when I cook, it's always like a type of meditation because I cook since I was like 12, 13. So, Jen, thank you.
That's crazy.
What up? Thank you so much. It was so fun. I appreciate you a lot for that. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad to have you back again for sure. Another time, come in here and challenge the next one. Challenge out. Next time, you can use spaghetti just for next time you can use spaghetti to connect it. If you use spaghetti, the spaghetti sticks, you could have connected it like a Christmas tree.